There is a question often asked of children in their formative years. What do you want to be when you grow up? It seems rather inconsequential, but at its core, this question is a toned-down version of, what do you want to do with your life? Plenty of people have this existential question echoing in their heads. What am I meant to do? Now, imagine everyone else knows exactly what their purpose is, except you. This is Tall Trails. Developed and published by Brady Soglin, Tall Trails follows the journey of a little golem named Alp. In a world full of golems who come in all shapes and sizes, each one knows what they're meant to do with the sentience they've been given. But when this little fella comes to, he genuinely hasn't got a clue. All he's got is a goofy little smile and a boot strapped to his back. But this old boot is much more than just some flashy accessory. Just pop a couple rocks or mushrooms into this funny footwear and Alp can shoot them out to launch himself through the air. While blasting from island to island gathering clay, Alp hopes to ask his creator face to face the reason he exists. Moving around is the true point of this game. Getting from place to place is an absolute blast. Walking and running is not anything special on their own, but the boot offers some excellent alterations to how you launch that little golem body. Many items you place in your boot have unique effects. Of course, you have your standard launch items like rocks that give you a nice boost into the air, but some other items will have you launching like a targeted missile or swinging around like Tarzan. There are also some passive items that you can collect to change how you move without having to launch them out of your boot, like letting you hover in the air or increasing your jump height. And having only 3 slots for items in your boot really encourages you to try other items as you come across them. And there are plenty of items to fill up your boot scattered across each island, so it never feels like using the ones that you have will leave you stranded. And apart from items, some of the islands also introduce different terrain that gives you new ways to traverse, like running through sunflowers, which gives you full stamina and a speed boost. And all of these terrains are pretty fun to play around with. Now, how about the visuals? Is it simple? Yes, and that's perfect. There's a dash of humor around every corner, from Alp's unwavering smile as he walks into a fire to some of the structures you can climb later on. The visuals are spot on for the tone this game is going for. It's cozy and relaxing, even in the midst of an intense moment, and the sound also complements that vibe very well. There are also a number of other golems you meet either at the main camp on each island or scattered about, and they all claim to know their own purpose, though some of them are just kinda lazy, putting off what they're supposed to do for years on end, and I think that's really funny. Among the cast of colorful clayfolk is a shop owner duo who are prepared to sell you cosmetics like hats, boot alternatives, and different colored glazes for your clay body. On top of that, they also offer badges which give you bonuses or alterations to your movement mechanics. Each of these badges can also be upgraded with the use of a star sticker to maximize your movement options. And the fun doesn't stop when you've finished the story and explored the carefully crafted islands either. You can hop into a randomly generated world to explore somewhere entirely new. You can also adjust your playstyle from standard to relaxed at any time. Oh, and while we're in the settings, there is full customizable control mapping, a feature which I always love to see. In regards to shortcomings, there wasn't much. At first, running around felt a little slow, but I can guarantee that was mostly user error. The moment I got a grasp on shooting items out of the boot, I was zooming all over these islands like a child on a playground at recess. Truth be told, there's hardly any issues I came across from gameplay to performance. In the end, Tall Trails is a delight to play. Flying through the air as a little golem is some of the most entertaining movement I've experienced in a video game over the past few years. If you're a fan of 3D platformers or just silly little guys, you'll definitely have a good time with this game. Tall Trails launches on Steam for PC on August 4th, and I highly recommend you give this charming little indie game a shot. Thanks for stopping by.